From the host to Super Bowl 50 back in February of 2016, there's a look at the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Kansas City Chiefs and the San Francisco 49ers. This fielded at the 2. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Yellow, I'm going!
Let's go, Keith.
Easy.
You gotta step it up.
Check 52.
Rush in.
Mike 6.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and... right at a yard.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 32-yard line.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
We own them. He's moving, boys, he's moving. Watch twist. Switch it.
On second down, a run with Breida. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
On first down, here's Breida. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Kill. Hey, I got him. That's me.
Hey, check back.
Here's Breida. And he's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. A big play there for the Niners. 62 yards.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on first and goal.
Check safety.
Check 50.
Check it out, read.
Kill.
They'll try to run with Breida. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
15.
Hey, that's big time.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Matt Breida with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Set up. 90. Whoa. Begin. Tight dog. Recall. 132 fight. Squeeze. Get in there. Bravo. Yep. 50's the mark. 50's the mark.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Echo. Max 50. Yeah. Let's go.
Back to throw now on second and 10. It's Kelsey on the grab. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here.
Watch the run. Charlie, you got time.
Looking to throw. And going deep for Hill. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. This is going to be a good one-on-one battle to watch for it on their side of the field.
Check three.
They're going to try and throw. And this is caught. That's Watkins. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. A couple of first downs have them to the 40 now on first and 10. Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. Facing a second and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Second and 2. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
I don't believe that this opening drive was surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in the paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage. 17 on the play.
Down to 70 in 59. H3 218. Chopper.
Now back to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the third time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. Second and 10 now from the 27.
Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Switch, switch, switch. Move back, working. Move back, working. Mike 50. Mike 50. Here we go, D. Here I come in. Here I come again. Here I come again. He's cracked. Ready.
They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon.
Go, 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 run.
A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Check 26, check 26. 66. Bullet run. Mike 50, Mike 50. And let's pin the mirrors. 61. Matchbox, light. 25, check 25. Smoke. Set, go.
They'll drop the throw. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
Tyreek Hill with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Second and 1.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
These two teams all tied after 1.
Score tied 7-7.
Mike, yellow. 180. Hey, watch the ball. Watch the ball.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
Hey, Sunday on Sunday on Sunday on Sunday.
Move, move. Like 9.
They run with Breida. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Breida, he'll try the right side. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Come on. Check it back, check it back.
Now it's Breida. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Check. Kill. Hey, turn it out.
On third down, a run from Breida. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now a give coming right is Breida. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Shavarius Ward in on the tackle. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Attack!
At the 47-yard line.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Yellow. Yellow. Come back.
He's coming.
On 2nd and 7, Mahomes nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. This is Breida. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
Easy.
Switch.
Hey, Ripple.
Motion.
Here we go, 4th down, Mahomes. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Yellow.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 43.
Out.
Here's a handoff left side to Breida. It was Jordan Evans making the play defensively.
Jordan Evans on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 38-yard line.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
Go. Mike 6.
Now a give running left is Breida. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Come back.
2-yard loss. Brings up 3rd and 7.
I smell fear in that offense. Mike 6. Let's go, D. Tighten up.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Give me that ball.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. He'll Get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Yellow. I'm going 80. They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this.
On the handoff, this is Breida, and they'll get him down right about the 20. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Now a give to Breida. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Marquise Goodwin, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Now Gold for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
The score, Niners 14, Chiefs 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there.
Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes trying to lay one up deep. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, 49ers. John Ross, 78 yards. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
The play fake. He'll look to throw. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, second down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Second and 10. They're going deep for Hill. And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker. There goes Melvin Gordon. The 40, 20, 10, and all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Melvin Gordon with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Butker on for the PAT. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Next to score, Niners 21, Chiefs 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Shift. Hey, 43.
Watch out.
80 weapons. Check 49. Check 3.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Check 43.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey. You got three. Three down. Check 37. Hey, check 20.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Topper. Check 99.
Hey, 43, 15.
Now a handoff here to his running back. He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Hey, watch it. 22 jet bomber.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
I don't need to. 480.
Think you got it, son. Watch twist.
A first down carry here for Johnson. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
It's now 3rd and 4.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
That's what I do. Attack. No.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Hey, go going. Yellow.
Hey, we got a seal. Tackles.
They do go for it. It's Mahomes. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's got this down to the 35. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 35-yard line. And he'll give it here to his running back. Touchdown, 49ers! Matt Breida with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They run it here with Gordon. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll try and throw for it here. He is going to find Hill here. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. And the 49ers going to take another timeout. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Completes it to Hardman. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Back to the ground now with Gordon. And he's going to be met at about the 43. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard. They trail as we start quarter number 4. The Chiefs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. He'll look to throw. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Watch, quick, hard. Alert 3, alert 3, alert 3.
They'll run for it. It's Gordon. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. They go back to Gordon here on first down. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Red, 8, read, 61, matchbox, right.
2nd and 11. And this is caught by Watkins. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 23. This quarterback now 11 of 17 passing thus far. He's got his guys a 1st and 10. And this is going to be intercepted. Rashard Robinson with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Go, go, go.
Hey, check my
A handoff to Breida to begin the drive. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Check 4, check 4. Check 52. Rush in, rush in.
They run again with Breida. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Watch twist. Motion, motion, motion. Mike, sit. Mike, sit.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
Their own 21-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. It got his man, complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A very well-executed play. It goes for 29 yards. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Looking to erase a 2-score deficit here in the 4th quarter, going for some big plays.
Yeah, they certainly were. They just decided one shot, didn't they? Forget trying to move the ball downfield in small little increments. Let's go for the big one. But how about the defense playing situational football, looking at the scoreboard and realizing what can hurt us most? The deep shot. They played it well.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 22 yards there, a 1st down. Now a play fake here on 1st down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
1st down, Chiefs.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Butker now to add the extra point. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. They'll begin the drive with Breida. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Going to give this time to the tailback. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. And he'll give it here to his running back. He's at the 50, the 30, past the 20, and he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
There goes Melvin Gordon, the 20. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So still a small chance here with a little over 30 seconds to go, but they're definitely going to need this one to bounce their way. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Down to a knee for the 49ers. This one about to be on ice. So Important win as they move to 9-4 now on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Kansas City, they fall to defeat for